We live. We live right now. Today is December 18th, 2024. We're doing pretty good now. And we're doing pretty good. I hope you're doing good. This is going to be round 2 of what we're going to be talking about. I know I talked about it a couple of months ago, but now I am revisiting it. And what I'm talking about is light roast. Okay? We roasted a decent amount of light roast. We're going to be doing a lot of test recipes to see if we can have more so an appreciation for light roast. There's a lot of people I know. There's a lot of people you know. You're probably one of those people that love light roast. That's the only thing you drink. So with that being said, I guess cheers to light roast. Let's have a cup. Best sound in the morning. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be a hard challenge. This is going to be a hard challenge. It is. It's not eventful. It's not spectacular. It doesn't really do it for me. And that's the reason why I fell out of light roast. Fell out of love with light roast. I don't know if you have or you like light roast, but they taste more so the same. And this one in particular tastes more so the same. Granted, it's only about 4 or 5 days off of roast. I did grind up the coffee yesterday to kind of give it some time to like mellow out a little bit. It's pretty mellow. It's pretty uneventful. I do like the fact that I was able to use my blend in order to make this coffee. This coffee really does shine. As a medium roast and as a dark, it's okay. But as a medium roast, it's spectacular. It's juicy. It's inviting. It's all those things slapped together. And this coffee really highlights the best of the coffee. And I think that's the thing that we have to think about a little bit. Because probably not every coffee works for every application. Meaning that this coffee shines as a medium roast to me. Other people may like it as a light roast or dark roast. But probably that coffee has a balance, a equilibrium, so to speak, to us to say that this is the best way that this coffee is. No matter how many times we do a different profile and whatnot. That's a story for another day. But as we're drinking this light roast, I don't want to keep drinking it. See, I'm still talking. This is a talking thing type of thing. Yeah. It was a basic recipe, a 1:15 ratio, 20 grams of coffee. I grinded it on the Ken grinder, the hand grinder. And then the other thing that I did was 40 grams of coffee of a 30-second bloom. And then I got it to 100 grams. And then 100 to 200 and 200 to 300. And we ended off the brew a little over, I believe, a 2 minute and 30 seconds type of thing. If you want to know all those details. The bed was clean. No issues with the bed. I think I actually brewed this pretty well. And it's not as good as I would like it to be. And those are some of the questions that we want to get answered. How can we really make light roast tasty again? Trust me, I've tasted a lot of them. I tasted from myself. I tasted from other roasters who champion and do light roast. It's just okay. It really is just okay. One of the ones I had a couple of years ago was it was a Mexican coffee, I believe. It was from April Coffee when I went to Denmark to see my brother. and it was a light roast and it was just okay. I'm not here to bash, just to be honest. And it was just okay. It really was just okay. So what do you really get out of light roast? That's the thing that I'm trying to understand. I know that it's not going to extract as much. I know that the flavors to me are more so the same no matter which way you go about it, depending on the coffee. But those are some of the things that I really want to tackle here. Why do you like light roast? Do you think it's tasty? Excuse me. Do you think it's tasty? Do you think that that's the only way to have your coffee? I know there's some people. I'm one of those people to where I prefer pour over espresso. There's other people who prefer espresso over pour over. They won't even touch a pour over machine. There's people who like light roast, and that's the only thing that they'll drink. Same thing with medium roast, dark roast, different devices. We have a whole gamut of things that we do like and we don't like in coffee, and we kind of present ourselves that way whenever we go about drinking the actual coffee. Okay, so light roast, I don't care for it anymore. But how can we make this challenge good? How can this help you out? Probably you're on the fence too. Probably we'll find different techniques in a way to where we can actually enjoy it even more so. That's kind of like where we're at with a lot of this stuff. That's where I think the growth will come, because I like doing these things, not just more so for shock value, to tell you that this is what you can do in coffee if you decide that you don't even want to do crazy, wacky things with your coffee, or even if you want to just learn or whatnot. I do these mainly also for myself because it helps me understand what people are going through. It gives me a better understanding of what people care about and what I care about, and how we can make the product that's in front of us better. Because that's all we can really do. Even me being a roaster, I have this coffee, right? I already roasted it. I can't put it right back into the roaster and expect different things out of it. It's already said and done. See what I'm saying? But the only thing that we can do and manipulate and understand and change is our brewing technique, the way we approach the coffee, the way we think that we can appreciate the coffee even more so than our initial recipes and assessments and all that. And don't get me wrong, I'm probably overthinking this, overanalyzing it, but that's what I do. I geek out about things that I care about. And it's just another way that I can give back and give you a better understanding of how to tackle the coffee that you have. So that's what we're talking about. So let's sip it a couple of times as it's already cooled down. See if we can taste anything else and think about things that we can probably change in this whole gamut of coffee drinking. This coffee is not sweet whatsoever. There is some pleasant acidity on it, but that's more so the only thing I really taste. It's not bothered in the mouth. Like I said earlier, it kind of represents more so like the other light roast that I'm accustomed to. So we can go finer, we can go slower. What else did I do? I think I used, to kind of help out the extraction, I just used the regular filters. That's another story for another day. How you can play around with different filters and get different things out of the coffee. I'm starting to come around this whole fast filter thing. And I think you'll be doing yourself a disservice if you only use the fast filters. I think it's a good way to kind of change things up and to bring different things out of the coffee. But what can we really do about this? I don't really know what we can really do about this coffee right now. I know it's a light, medium, light roast. This is a light roast to me, especially compared to what I usually drink in a cup of coffee. Um, we can try to go finer. That can be a technique that we can do. But I think going finer is a very obvious choice. We're gonna extract more out of that coffee. But I'm wondering if immersion is probably best for this, to where it can have time to sit and to mellow out or something like that. We may just exclusively do like the Hario V60, giving it some more time in the bed, like a 4 to 6 minute type of brew time in immersion. For pour over, I'm thinking using a fast filter with a couple pulses, very shallow beds in order to bring out more of the extraction. I may try my other technique of the 70-30 to see if I can get more of the coffee inside first, to see if that probably brings out the sweetness. There's little things that we can try. And again, I wouldn't say that these techniques and recipes that I'm trying are going to be unique to the actual coffee that I'm actually trying these on. I think it can be a decent starting place for you also when you're trying to tackle your light roast, because it's actually a lot harder to extract because the beans are lighter. They're not as developed. So you have to do a little bit more work in order to get more extraction out of the coffees. So those are some of the things that we were going to go about it and understand even more so as we tackle this concept of light roast, and not just conquering it or understanding it when we brew it and drink it and enjoy it or not enjoy it. I'm also talking about in a whole aspect of what is this whole novelty of light roast? What is this magical spell that light roast has on the specialty coffee or coffee community in general? Because I'm over it. I am truly really over it. Probably this will give me a chance or opportunity to come back and enjoy it even more so. Probably AeroPress is a good way to go about it. I did discover that AeroPress is a decent light roast machine and all that good stuff. So those are some of the things that I'm thinking about right now in order to see what it's all about. And I got one challenge that I'll be probably trying either later today or tomorrow, whatever. But I just wanted to let you know that we are embarking on this whole love or appreciation or discovery of light roast. I don't want it to be too long. I'll probably do it for like a month. I'll probably introduce other coffees. And then we're going to see what you think about this whole challenge, experiment, and understanding of what we can truly get out of light roast coffee. Okay, so that's what I got for you for now. I hope that something was of benefit to you. Let me know if there are things that you may give me pointers about, things that you like about light roast. Probably tell me I'm a fool for thinking this way. And I'm here. I'm here to learn too. I'm just the one doing these crazy, wacky experiments and sharing it with you. But your thoughts matter too. So we're going to be doing this together. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.